Before You Fall is one of the hottest
What's
and
going on,
hardest rocking.
guys?
You guys are one of the heaviest, hardest rocking bands to come out of California in the last year and a half or so. I am joined this evening by their lead singer, front person, and screamer Justin and Calvin as well. Hi guys, how are y'all tonight?
What's going on?
Just all right, good. Justin, Calvin, how in the hell are you guys doing this evening?
Doing pretty good. We're just hanging out, having a good day.
Justin, I've been following you since really from the very start. When I first started following you, you were really just kind of an upstart, and you were doing vocal covers like right from your own bedroom. But even then, I could tell from watching you, it was like there was this rock star just dying to get inside of that body, just dying to get out. And now you've made it, and your rock and roll dreams are coming true. How's that working out for you?
It's working out amazing. It's pretty much happening exactly as, I always hoped it had. Like, I first started on YouTube and, wanted to get, at least my name out there to begin with. And, I did that, and then I started a band with this guy. And,
Yeah.
We've been together for, about a year now, and we're doing great. We got a great fan base. We have an EP coming out, and everything's going great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just pretty much doing nothing but pushing forward. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, Calvin, I really want to get your thoughts here in just a minute on some stuff, but I tuned back into your channel one time last fall after watching you for a while, and it was very clear to me that even though I'd been following you for a long time, you had shifted gears. I mean, all of a sudden, your channel was slick. I mean, it was produced, and the songs that y'all are coming out with now, not only are they really well written, but they're very well produced, they're very well executed. To me, it looks like you guys are finally starting to get the backing that you so well deserve. I mean, am I reading that right? How's that process going for y'all?
Yeah, exactly. Like our guitar player Jesse, he produces all of our music.
Mm-hmm.
And he produces it by himself. He has his own studio, and we're just getting our full length done, and everything's just going exactly as it's planned, and it's going great.
I'm telling you, you guys are, and I don't know how he does it with the production, but you guys are in extremely good hands with him. He is really doing right by you. Your new stuff just sounds amazing. The first one of your new songs that I listened to was y'all's cover of Moves Like Jagger, and it knocked me off my chair. And then I listened to the next song I listened to was By Your Side, and just in the way you go back and forth between the singing and the screaming and all the rest of that. And then the most recent song that I've tuned into from you is Visions. Y'all's songs, each one of them seems to get just a little bit better even than the ones before. How do y'all keep coming up with new material?
Well, thank you to begin with. And one thing some people keep on getting misled by is this guy is actually the one singing.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I play drums and sing all at the same time.
Okay, so Calvin,
So
you're...
a lot of people were really misled that I did a lot of the singing, and he actually drums and does all the clean vocals. I haven't sang one time in any of Before You Fall's music once. He was the only guy that's ever sang.
I feel like such a complete idiot now. No,
A lot of
Calvin...
people actually thought that. So
Happens.
like we want to make sure everyone knows that. So I mean, yeah, no issues. We just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
And Calvin, then if I could just say to you, you do an amazing job with the clean vocals. It was the same thing when I first saw Asking Alexandria. I thought Danny did the screams and the clean vocals as well, but he doesn't. And it's just like you guys. So how did y'all two first meet?
What was that?
I was saying it's just like with Asking Alexandria. I thought that their lead singer also did the clean vocals, but well, but one of the others also sings as well, but that's the case with you guys as well. How did y'all two first meet up?
me and this guy, I was actually, this was 2 years ago. I was looking for a band, and
We had just kicked our vocalist out because he really wasn't working for us. So.
yeah, and then I got contacted by a band that he was in. He was playing guitar for, and he didn't do any singing. He was just playing guitar, and I showed up, and that was back in Tantalium, and you know, me and him met up, and then me and him realized that me and him were the only ones that were really, you know, motivated and were pushing forward and were taking the band seriously. So we decided to leave and start Before You Fall, and I've known Jake since his freshman year of high school, so I wanted him to play bass. Jesse, I've known since my freshman year of high school. We took music classes all through school, and you know, like right when I met him, I heard him play guitar. I was like, that guy's got to get famous, and I never, you know, ever thought that he would ever want to be in a band with me. So, like you said, I got extremely lucky with him, and we're in good hands. And with Aaron, we actually just we had a lot of the same friends, and me and I don't know if it was you. Were you there? Yeah. Well, he knew him before I did, and we were hanging out at one of our friends' house, and he had an acoustic guitar, and he was playing guitar, and I just thought it was great. So I got his number down, and we contacted him. It was actually like a month or two later that we contacted him, and he was interested, and he showed up to practice, and everything just clicked from there. It was great.
That's cool. And it seems to me like y'all continue to get bigger and bigger of a following. Is that how it's going live for y'all? Do you find that your shows are starting to get bigger as well?
Yeah, definitely. And the weird thing about our band is, you know, we're not like every other band. We have more of a worldwide following than a local following. You know, a lot of people normally start out locally and then branch off to, like, you know, the next city or the next city. But, you know, with the way I started my YouTube, you know, I just started gaining fans all over the world. And when I started this band, you know, they were all interested in the band. So
Sure.
all of our fans were worldwide, and we didn't really have much of a local following. So, like, the shows that we were actually playing, to be completely honest, we're kind of, you know, not that great. You know, there wouldn't be too many people coming out. But, like, now that our name's getting, you know, so large, and, you know, like, we're really starting to turn some heads. You know, our shows are getting bigger. We had a show in Sacramento, California, like 2 weeks ago, and it was the first time that we ever, like, really got the, you know, feel for, like, you know, we've always been like, yeah, I think we can do this, but, like, after that show, it was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, the second, you know, our last song, I was like, hey, we're going to be back at our merch table or whatever.
Sure.
And the second we stopped, we loaded our equipment off the, you know, the stage or whatever, and we walked back to our merch table, and there was a line at our merch table.
Right.
I mean, we haven't had that